Okay, so I've been getting a lot of inquiries about how and what steps to take to become a merchant marine. So I'm gonna give y'all the step by steps, what all you need to do, what schools and stuff you need to go to be able to get started with this career fair. So first thing first, very easy. If you don't have no record or anything like felony wise, you'll be straight. But first thing first, you need to get your TWIC card. Your TWIC. Okay, this is for you to be able to get on the water and have any kind of marine water job. You have to have your TWIC card. So that's the first thing first. You can go to, just look up a place nearby you on Google that do TWICs. I went to a place, it's a government office. It's called Identigo. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. That's where I went to get my TWIC card from. And it was fast. All I did was take a picture, did fingerprint, stuff like that. Fast and easy, and I was out of there within like 15 minutes. And it came back within a week or two because I don't have no record. I didn't have no record. So it came back fast and I was ready to go on that. So that was the first step. Next up, you're going to want to get your passport, okay? This is so you'll be able to travel. This career fair, you travel all over the world. I done been across the country all the way over to freaking Bahrain, freaking London, all them places. You're going to be traveling over there. Depending on what company you go to, you're going to want to get your passport because you're going to need your passport to be able to sail on most ships. It's some ships that you can stay within locally, you know what I'm saying? It's not required to have a passport, but you're going to want a passport because it's going to be hard to get on those ships. Because those are the ones that everybody try to get on. You know what I'm saying? Because some people don't want to go overseas. Some people just want to stay here. So make sure you get your passport. Okay, next up is you getting your schooling credentials to be able to get to the next step and getting your red book. So you can look up a school near you. I don't know where you're from, but I live in Jacksonville, Florida. So I went to a school personally. It's here called Blue Water Maritime School. And basically it was about 3 weeks class. And basically, it was afternoon class, so it was from like 5 to like 10, but we didn't even stay that long sometimes. So basically, okay, so your credentials you're gonna need to get from the school would be the basic training, vessel personnel's with designated security duties, and security awareness. So that's all the things you need to be able to get, which is the last step, is your red book, the merchant marina credentials to be able to sail on any ship. You have to have this book by the Coast Guard. This is important. This is the main thing you need. But you have to have all those other things in order to get this book. Like, you cannot miss no steps. You got to send all that stuff over to the Coast Guard, plus with your credentials from the class you go to, and send that to the Coast Guard for you to be able to get this boat. So once you go to a school and get, your credentials and stuff like that, you sign up, send your stuff to the Coast Guard, and then get your red book, then, that's when you're able to sail, and you can pick a company to go to. You got MSC. MSC is probably like the most easiest company to get onto, but you have to have a clean record, kind of like a clean record. They do security clearances. They check your background, your credit check, all that to make sure your whole life. So you got to make sure that your stuff is clean or good to go to be able to go with that company. Then they have private company as well, like Hornback, Edison, stuff like that you can join as well. It's kind of hard to get on those, but it is possible. So you just got to keep updating them with them, keep checking in with them, making sure that they have any positions available. Or you can go with SIU. That's who I'm with right now, but it's kind of hard to, you could join them, but it's kind of hard to pick up on a job because, so yeah, with SIU it's kind of hard to get on because with Trump doing what he's doing with the tariffs and stuff like that, a lot of ships left the union, so it's like barely kind of jobs for entry level is possible, but it's kind of hard. You gotta kind of have stuff like government vessels, security clearance, tankers, stuff like that to be able to get on those type of ships, because like the entry level ships that you don't really need nothing for but your red book it's kind of hard to get on those. Mind you that they're taken up by people, and a lot of people are joining right now. So it's kind of hard to join SIU and get a job, but it is possible. And there's other routes as well. Like SIU, they have their apprentice program where you can join the school, and basically once you get out of school, graduate, first dibs on job. But it's like military style, so be prepared for that. So that's all you need to become a merchant marine, and good luck on y'all journey.